All right. So, I had a lot of builds. Not a lot. I had quite a few. Well, I had one. Welcome, by the way. My original build was on Bellsburn. Deleted that for I forget what reason. I think somebody came in and messed a lot of stuff up. Mm. I don't want to start there. I don't even want to get down here. My plan is to focus on the first four, but we're gonna finish with this one, and we're gonna do some farming on that. I think I want to start here. Yeah, I've got before and afters and all these, but they're videos from a few years back. I tried to do this, but none of my downloads are in there, so I had to go in and go to the mod shop and download all my mods. And then I realized I had 22 downloaded, so maybe I should just put 22. But I might end up just buying 25 because I'm starting to get back into it. And I know why. I know why. So there's a field across the street from work. A big tractor was plowing the other day, and I was like, hmm. And I made a comment that the tractor seemed a little big for that field. Plus, my ride home is about 15 miles, and I would say 13 miles of it is farm road. So I'm driving down farm road, and I see tractors and farmhouses back and forth to work. So I think it's kind of been subliminal. And I have an itch to play the game. Anyway, so I need to get another vehicle so I can show you. Zoom down. Like every time, as soon as I turn the screen on, my throat closes up like I got glue in there or something. You've been. It'll probably be easier. Go back to the house. Oh, no. They're leaving that spawn open. So you know when you spawn in on this map, I think I left the house alone. I just did some decorating around the house. I completely changed this over here, obviously. And yeah, I'm leaving the help menu up because it's been so long since I did it. I kind of forgot what I'm doing. Talk all day at work. Never have to clear my throat. As soon as I start my stream, I have to clear my throat every 5 seconds. It's unbelievable. It's like an allergy or something. Can't describe it. It's like someone poured crazy glue down my throat. Flying through kind of what I built here on this particular map. I added, let's see. I'm trying to find all this stuff in 22 because I want to use it. This Russian silo I always liked, and it kind of fits so perfectly. This road is part of the original map. So I don't want to do it that way. Crazy. I also don't understand how it wasn't this map. This was one of my favorite add-ons. I don't know if you guys like this, but I thought this was great. Selling pellets. Let's put that behind this giant ass cow barn. I made this like my corporate. This was my corporate map. Back now. Yeah, sorry if I don't know. I should fake I'm starting up my stream, and just so I can get past the throat thing, because this is seriously an issue. I don't have a problem clearing my throat at all. As soon as I turn this mic on, yet again. Okay. Anyway, yeah, big old giant. Yeah, I did up here. I made because the people I was playing with at the time, they like to do forestry. So a lot of my maps will have forestry and of course farming. But I like a little forestry too, which, as you can see the tractor on the roof over there. I'll end up over there in a second. He used a crane and he put the tractor up on the roof of the shed. That's where it's been ever since because I never really got back to playing this. For the wood business, I was growing trees and growing poplar here for yeah, good money. Selling the pallets. That's about the time I stopped playing. Yeah, there you go. This guy who put this up here. Well, then those give us a good view. Go over here behind the car dealership. If you know this map, Westbrook. I built again, forestry division of our map. Oops, again, back to the main portion of the farm. Over here, I found so many mods. If you ever tried to join in on one of my hobbies, it would take you forever, but unless you already have it. So these are nice and helpful, depending where you want to put them. Used a lot of this stuff, just the base stuff too. It's got a safe spot. Pellet scale point. Elk. Yeah, I got so many mods, but I think I use them all. Workers trailer. This was suggested to me by somebody, that's why it's here. But this is kind of a useful, nice big shed. But nobody's playing 19 anymore, right? Why is anybody still playing 19? Ah, yeah, so down here is the, this is all for the cows. This is our dairy division. Like I said, my idea here was this was going to be a corporate, big old corporate place. I was muted. Anyway, well, like that. I need to find out if I'm going to play on 22 or 25. I need to find out. We're going to build one map. Well, I'm going to try and play more than one. 'Cause I have No Man's Land, and I like to play that. And you're going to see why. But first, we're going to go to the next one. I wish I would. I should have never got rid of the first time I did this one. I had so many hours. Let's just talk about hours. You talk about hours in a video game. This is just hours on each one of these maps. I've got 78 hours on this map building that. I've got 47 hours on the map we just left because I actually kind of like the smaller maps. I'm not really into the big fields. Someone made me download a map that had a field on it that when you were in the middle of the field and you looked around, literally you didn't know which direction to go in. Like there was nothing to see except for field. That's how big the field is. I mean, the map is insanely huge. But you see, I've got 133 hours on that because that's the one I play on. That's my like let's play, I guess they call that when you play along. That's where we're going to stop. That's going to be our last stop. And I've got 97 hours on this one. You'll understand that one. Yeah, I've got like 900 hours in this game. Between all the maps I've done, I've deleted a couple. I really wish I would have kept the first one of this, but this one came out pretty good. I like this. Happy with it. I like playing on it. That's the key. What I like about this game. It's like Roller Coaster Tycoon, and you get to build your surroundings, and then you get to play on your surroundings. Not like a survival game. Well, I'm playing a couple maps like a survival, but it's more of you get to build, but they're placeable builds, and you get to change the landscape and paint the landscape and put your trees and all that. So it's not a survival game, right? You gotta learn. You gotta know a little bit about farming. Here's a little tip. I think I might play it on. I might start playing seasons and hard farming. Maybe just so I can learn a little bit in case the end of the world does start to happen. I have a little bit of knowledge. This is still one of my favorites. I mean, I did this before. I had this. Do we take the Mustang out? I mean, same farmhouse because I like that farmhouse. Pool back here, sand castle going on. Where's my dog at? Oh, stay in the pool. I hear him. He's in the house. No? Yeah, I gotta remember all the buttons. There's the dog. Go get the ball. Go get the dog. Um, we're gonna actually put this one on at night. I got my greenhouses. This is passive income. Who doesn't like that? Great place. All you gotta do is drop manure in here and drop water. I do like lighting everything up because this game does have nighttime in it. So when you can fast forward through it or sleep through it. Got my orchard. Obviously, I built that. I cut that in. I painted that. All your landscape that you're seeing here, I did. I painted all this. This isn't how the game was here. I made all this. I made this world. I mean, if you know the map, you know what I'm talking about. This was just a flat piece of land. It's like one giant field, and the farm is on the end. So when you do New Farmer, it's basically just level. There's a concrete pad and just a giant field. So I raised the land up. I made all these pads going up and down, meaning that, all that. I always spend a lot of time. That's why if you've ever heard me bitching about video games when I go in there and I complain about sharp corners and shit, I'm like, when I build something, I go in here and I try to take those sharp corners out as much as the game will let me. So when I see a sharp corner or I see a bad piece, because I've done so many of these games that I should be working for a game manufacturer. I mean, look at this map. I'll pat myself on the back 1,000 times. This is just doing decor at nighttime. This is all lit up. It looks nice as hell. These buildings are a little disappointing. I love them, but at the same time, I kind of. They're disappointing because the cow heads will stick through the wall. I don't know if it's been fixed because it's been, what's now, 2026, and I was playing this game in 2020 and 2021 maybe-ish, so 5 years ago. But I have the horse part of it, but I don't have horses in there because the horses would get stuck in the wall, and then you couldn't do anything with them. Just to find horses. If you're playing this game all day long, like if I was streaming this for a living, I would have a couple horses. Horses are time consuming. I think you gotta ride them for like 10 minutes each. And the first time I had horses, I didn't realize this, and I bought 5 horses, not realizing I gotta ride them. It's like that's almost an hour of gameplay that I had to ride around on these horses to level them up. The sheep one's not too bad. You just pull in here, bam. Any minute now, it's probably gonna tell me that. So, nice. I just drive through here. I got the modded one, so all I gotta do is drive around the trailer. This was my first time really getting pigs. I feel guilty about pigs. I don't extra show, but I don't really want to use them to make money because I know what we're making on money. You know, you're not selling the pig for good reason. The cows are dairy cows, they're not beef cows. They're selling cows to slaughter. They're definitely selling pigs to slaughter. So I have stuff going on in the fields. The last time I played this, I feel like I have a very good flow. The way I built this is a really nice flow with all my equipment. Again, I really like the Russian silo. Sell anything and buy anything or fill up anything. Silos, that was a nice download that I found. Loved it. Again, I built all these roads. I did all the grazing in the ground. People that know this map will understand. Nice aerial view of my house and my orchard over there. The barns, the sheds. Yeah, I know there's some work to be done in here, but I could play in here all day long because I love the maps I built. But I gotta find the same downloads. I found a lot of them on 2022. But should I? I mean, maybe I should take a poll. You guys say, should I pay 2025? Should I just spend the money and get 2025? My luck, it'll be free next month. See, that's the thing you gotta understand. Next month, it'll be free on PlayStation. Let's get this guy going. Again, it's been a while since I played this. That's why I have. Why I am. Yeah, I'll let him do that. I need hay. Fed, we need to pick up that. So we'll do a little playing on each map. So I know I needed to get that pallet of wool, so we're gonna do that. I need grass. I don't really need hay. I do need hay. I don't know if we'll ever really come back in here. But while we're here, we might as well sell some wool. It's early and we got plenty of time. Keep all my pieces I need over here. We're lined up right. I think we should be good. No. Oh yeah. Put it all over that plant. Did I leave that door open? Yeah, I did. Excuse me, Mr. Sheep. Oh, yeah. Whoa. And my sensitivity gets so. So you can see the concrete lines that like I can't do anything about. But yeah, you'll get the idea. This should be my sell anything. Sell that almost right away. 500 bucks. Woohoo! Yeah. I remember this game being so sensitive. Of course, it has been years since I played this one. Guess so. We're not going to be hanging around here. I want to do a little bit of work in each one. So that's one of my many farms that I have built over the years. I put a lot of hours in because I build and play, of course. Because you don't want to just once I get it all built. From depends how I feel like playing it. And I described it to the dude at work. And I told him it feels like you're playing with RC cars sometimes, and it was always this when you're panned out this far, where you almost feel I don't know. Oh, there you go. I do have a forestry division over here as well, and I got a vineyard, but not. It's not the vines that require that machine. There's the trees. I'm growing grass on that field right there for my silage, of course. Over there, that building down there is where I keep all the machinery. So that's my forestry division going around that corner. Of course, I cut that all in. That's what I love about this game. I can make the world look any way I want. We're getting out of here. Is that enough of that? I don't own everything. I just own that central map. And I just did all my build area. And this I don't understand. I did not buy these. I think there's anything wrong with it. I like this. This setup I've always liked too. These ones they're inexpensive. They don't take up a lot of slots and they get the work done. Use them for forestry. I like to save my money. Apparently I bought this and never got around to using it. I was getting into potatoes, I guess. So that's the farm I built here. All the billboards I did before. But I should really get a pole. No, I should just buy 25. But as I was saying, I guarantee you, at the end of this month, in a few days, it'll be next month, 2025, will be free on PlayStation. And I'll pay $40 for it today, and then 2 days, 3 days from now, it'll be free. I like the billboards. I just like adding a lot of realism. Now, let's do that. I'll show you my favorite. I already saw that one. Some maps I like more than others. Some have, I don't know, they're done better. And of course, Felsburn is fire manufacturer. So we're saving this one for last because that's where we're gonna do most of our farming. We got a lot of work to do. And this is my pride and joy though, because I built an entire. I'm sure a lot of people have done this. But I built an entire town in here. including a ski resort and a dirt racetrack. We have a tractor racetrack in here. I've made a video on this before and after, but it's a few years ago. The fun thing is my very first video on this channel is a Farm Sim 19 video. This game and the building feature of this game that caused me to start streaming. I mean, I made a couple GTA, but not like that house. As you can see what I did with the flowers there. See what I did there? Layer them up and make them. You're going to see a lot of that around here. Wildflowers. Now, what I started to do, if you notice over here, I was building a checkerboard. I was building a checkerboard with the flowers. Uh, I got a few subscribers and somebody added me on. I ended up playing a lot of Warzone with the guy who was watching me build that field right there. I'll tell you exactly what happened. Once I discovered that if you pull the ground down in here in no man's land, it brings water up. I'm sure it might do that on other maps as well, but I didn't know at the time. I had never thought to pull the ground so far down that water would come up. So I made this my river map. This is the original farm, of course, but I changed it into I like to have forestry in case anybody joins in. But again, if you were to ever join into one of my maps, you're going to need. I mean, I have a lot of mods, but I'm not using them all on these maps. But yeah, I'm growing trees here and poplar here. So it's anybody can come in and cut trees down. I kind of like to do a little forestry stuff. I just left a little piece to the original. This is what I don't like about 22. 22 doesn't have this. Why doesn't 22 have this on No Man's Land? This portion's not there, and I believe the windmill's not there. Or did I move the wind? No, the windmill's in here. That's standard. What I like to do with the windmills, I like to paint water under it, because it's a water source. We need to get back in the vehicle. I changed again, made this my forestry division. So, you know this map well, all set up, fence out, forestry, truck trailer, all the good stuff there. Made that into a field. There's also a field. I might have to do it one day, but either that. Started at the farmhouse. built, I built a little hunting trail. So yeah, so we got the dog like we did over in the other one. But I made a little trail through the woods here. You can kind of get lost, but it comes out over here. Leads to the hunting. If you notice, I kind of made a waterfall. It's like my little fakey waterfall because there's that water feature on this one. Here wouldn't let me go any further. Did all that. I tore that in. Little waterfall brings us to. And I got multiple farms in here. Well, basically, I got yeah. This is like the corn division of our farm, I guess you would say. So it's a whole other field. Pouring in all the water. Go into town. I threw the diner in because, like I said, I built an entire town here. You could play Warzone in this map. I built an apartment complex for the people who aren't rich, who don't. Yeah, I built a pool. Diner, which gives us a sell point, and this is where the rich people live. I gave each house its own little. We even got mailboxes. Yeah, mailboxes. Look at the little flowers. We got your laundry out there going on. Yeah, everybody has their own thing going on. Get my water, my windmill. Like I said, that grip, doing that with the flowers. Look at that. And that is our, what's that? Our wool cell station. Come in here, turn around. Take a little go out here to the little fishing thing. Take a walk out to the windmill if you want. The neighborhood includes a playground and an ice cream stand, coffee shack, or coffee and ice cream. I made all dirt roads. I don't know why. I didn't like the look of it. I didn't like the look of the concrete throughout. It didn't work. Behind all the roads and bushes. I like the look of it. My world, I build it the way I want it to. We got the pool mod, got all kinds. I mean, I think this one is probably maxed out at like all just under 1200, 50. Those files put in a room. Maxed it out. Got the sheds, got street lighting and all that. Fast forward. I did more of the flowers here. Now, I originally made my own bridges, but then this guy comes out. I don't know. I almost felt like he was watching my stream because, well, about a month after I was building this and starting to stream in here, and I was building it live, and next thing you know, he adds bridges to the lobby. The guy who makes No Man's Land. Here's our little ski lodge I made. It's hokey, but I had to use concrete because there's no snow. Got a little ski jump here. Woo! Speeding here. Got the lodge up here. Parking circuit. Here's parking. Yeah, so we come out here. I was gonna add a few more slopes. Who else has a ski slope in the freaking stand? Huh? Huh? That's the neighborhood. As I said, I kind of had, well, that one's a little wider, but coming in from the store, I did all this. I kind of want to. So you're at the store, you come in, you make a left. Make a left to go up to the ski lodge. That's just all filler. None of these buildings really did anything, but yeah, it kind of looks nice. There's a couple sell points in there. Yeah, kind of nice to come across this little bridge of water. This is a farm that I don't farm. It's just here for view and it's like another sell point, but it's to fill in the town a little bit more. Because again, I made everything a lake to go up and back. You can kind of see it now. You're starting to see that yellow up in the distance there. It goes from that side of the map 20 to, I've got soybean on it, I think, right now. And present day, when I turned this on, soybean was selling for an enormous amount. So I made the biggest field in there. There's my little fake farm just for filler. And then, of course, as I told you, I threw in a little dirt racetrack for tractors. You can come over here and race tractors. A couple little whoopie doos, some high banks and turns. Here's some palm trees. I like the I use those flowers to mark the turns like you would red and white going around. An Indy, a sharp S turn right here. I've taken a tractor around it. And then we have a campground I figured I'd throw in. Why not? It's filler, because you played on no man's land. You know what we're dealing with here. I could either make it all farm, or I could make it. I still have plenty of fields, but probably farm, all the racetrack, all the ski lot. This is hey, yeah. You can comment. That's a nice feature what I did with the flowers. Everybody's leaving like they don't care. You kidding me? Like a convenience store, gas station. Well, they added a gas station now. I can add gas pumps to it, but I got my superstore over here. You gotta love it.
Hello.
What's going on? How are you doing this lovely? Tore that in, and this is kind of one of my favorite things that I did. I made a community center. Everybody's got one of these in town where you pay money or whatever to go to the swim club, little local swim club. We got the beach area where you can rent some boats, little playground there. We got the little ice cream and playground, barbecue area, the basketball court, and of course, I built a swimming pool and a gazebo. Okay, in the corner. Yeah, superstore. So that's like the center of town, I guess you could say. So we got put a solar farm in just because why not? It's fun. Pretty nice size field here. Do pretty well. A lot of fill. Yeah, solar farm here. My little vineyard I made. Greenhouse. This little path to come up to, and you can come up here, and this is where my fruit trees are. I'm good at this shit. I don't care what anybody says. I'll pat myself on the back 100 times. This is what got me streaming. I'm like, damn, I'm good at building. I mean, look at this river. I did all that. I cut that in. This is what I'm talking about. I had bridges. These are the bridges I had, and then this guy goes and puts bridges into the game. But I didn't want to tear this one out. With no way to do it. And if I painted water on the side of that, it would look stupid because like, why is the water going up? But this little area, when you come up here with your tractor, you're driving around here with the tractor and you're watering each little tree, feeding it. I just downloaded it in 2022, and they have an they got an upgrade of this. It's that tree, but it comes in a bunch of different colors. Yeah, so yeah. And now we're getting over here to the main farm, of course, which I it's kind of like in my mind when I'm building these, I'm kind of role playing in my mind of what's going on. That's what helps me build these things. I got the tractor on display. It's like a throwback to the old farm that's now yeah the forestry division. This is where the original farm was, so I kind of put these old tractors out here. Got our chickens. It was a short time. I made a video on it that nobody could figure out why No Man's Land was going pitch black, and it turned out it was this chicken. It was this chicken coop right here. It had a glitch in it, and I saw a video on it, so I made a video on it how to fix it. And you had to get rid of this chicken coop until they fixed the problem. But yeah, this chicken coop was making the entire map go dark. Uh, all the animal pens I used because I was trying to save space. I used the ones that come with this map, the game. I shouldn't say they come with this map. The people that were helping me weren't very they weren't being very clean about it. I have all the equipment to level that off. That's a car wash. It makes it so much easier to clean your equipment. Oh, yeah, but as you can see, my equipment's dirty. So it proves that I played the hell out of this. I played the hell out of this map. And I had a friend he started cutting this field. He made a field, and we had a couple different fields going, and then one day I just decided cut it in, connected it all together. So right now this is all soybean. And this thing goes all the way down. I wanna I should have made this the last stop on the tour because I kind of but this would take forever. I would have to get every harvester I have out here harvesting this. I mean, this isn't the biggest field you'll ever see, but it's a big ass field. Sure, the yield on not that I need the money. Oh, yeah, I also forgot we added in some got all that in, of course, did all that. See, that's the thing. If you do a nice build, you like playing in it. That's why I gotta get back to it. I got away from it because everybody wants to play shooters, and there's something's missing from here. I'm missing a download. It said the only download I was missing was a Segway, and I can't find the Segway anymore. Segway's that little riding thing. I think I had a lighthouse here, and maybe I took it. But I put the little ancient ruins in here. Here's another one of my bridges before he added bridges. And this was one of my bridges. I wouldn't call it a bridge. It's more of a, the water's going underneath. If there was a way I could put a tube there or paint a tube there, I would. This field goes all the way around. I could probably make it bigger. Curious. I know how because they plowed it for me. Well, they seeded it too. So I know it's interesting to watch the NPCs, the AI, do it. But they do it. I mean, that's a big field. Oh, and then we're back to the house. So that is this is my no man's land that I built the whole town. And if you had all the downloads and I was playing it, I would happily invite you to do it. I definitely had people in here helping me when I was building and playing on it. So people have played on it. Not DMAP. They, you know, yeah, when I exit it, see. All right, we're going to the final destination, which is where we're going to spend all of our time and we're going to play, which is what they call. No, I'll be right back. I gotta close mine. Blind my blinds. It's getting dark out here. So these are all the mods I have. They're not all the mods I'm using. The 5 round baler, that's nice. Now that I see I have that, I will download that on 22. The straw harvest, I didn't load it in. Straw harvest bonus, that's what I go look for. Bonus heat pellet. That's a sell point thing. Auto load, I have all those. I found billboards I found over there. Brazilian silo grain. Uh, good. Not yet though. I'm very picky about some of the downloads I do. I'm glad about 22 you don't need that disabled vehicle camera collision, unless they're calling it something else. If they did, there is something about, but it was more about the interior of the vehicle. Oh, if you ever want a copy of these, what mods I have, just to check off one. See, there it is, the Lapacho tree. They upgraded the mod and added more colors to that. So I think I'm going to do something pretty interesting in 22. All right, let's get in there and start playing. I'll be right back because I need to get my blinds. I'll tell you what. I just bought a house a couple months ago. I wish I could use this landscaping tool on my not my house, my yard. My house is completely remodeled. My, my yard is crap, but can't have it all. Yeah, I definitely have to get the what time is it? Ah, it's 7 o'clock in the morning. I wanted to turn the lights on because I did some crazy shit with this. Now, this is my Let's Play, so I've heard to earn. All right. So I was playing this, I was killing it. I had a lot of hours into it. So where it said I had, was it close to 100 hours on this one? It's probably more than that because I had this almost completely done. And then he did something to the map, and when I came in here, it was all deleted. And I had to download the new updated version of the map, which for some reason completely overwrote the map I had. So I had to start all over. So I basically gave myself a loan. I did use the sign to give me enough money to pay for everything to get back to where I was. I think I have sunflowers going right now for some reason. They were probably paying a lot of money. I got my beehives over there with a nice little path. I found this house kind of boring. You can't go inside it or anything. I just like the look of it. My little front porch. Yeah, this is a decent little farm too. That's why I like spending a lot of time here working on this. Made a little path here. My bees. And now there's a new mod. Oh, I forgot to click on it. I might have to back out and put it back in here. I added the palette loading. Or is that on 2022? I think it's on here. In here? Might be 2022. Yeah, I got plenty of bees. So this is passive money, which is nice. Passive thing. All my pathways are marked with light. More bees down here. So I got plenty of passive income. The orchard's all passive income. You just got to keep these trees watered, fertilized. Looks like I watered them recently. Water 49. I need to. All right, that'll be the first thing we do. Start our morning with that. We need to fill all these with manure and get these watered. Get these things filled. 74%. And all passive income, which I love passive. And this is my centerpiece. Because why not? Little seating area. All kinds of different colored lights. So we are definitely we're gonna work a little bit, and we're gonna have to push this to the next day so you can see this at night. I'll give you a little idea of this little pond I made here. It's also filled with colored lights. This thing lights up at night. Get to work. I can't find this either. I want this thing so bad right here. The TMR station. This is the greatest thing ever, and I don't know why I can't find it in 22. I'll have to look. I'll have to write that name down. Write it down. I've been searching TMR, but I can't find it. And again, I'm sorry I got the worker thing up there. I kind of forgot how all this works. Oh shit, I forgot to get my thing. Oh no, I didn't. I was on my way over here. So we're gonna work this through. Header. Okay. Harvester. Come on. Get over here. I always misses this one little thing. Alright, worker. No point in doing the next one because those things, and all I have is fun. Get this truck in position. I like this series too, these trucks with it. I don't have to have a bunch of trucks. I just need one truck with all the different bodies that go with it. Oh, I did add the Brazilian silo. Yeah, that was my newest purchase. I was happy. That's why I'm doing that. Is it that? There's two things I did. God, I got that Brazilian. I need to check. Uh, good. Now, oh yeah, let's take this water. I got it. So I'm just gonna take a quick run over this way because I want to check on something. Yeah, see, I just bought. That's what else I just bought. I just bought the pig farm. I haven't had any pigs yet, and I just painted this all in. That sensitivity is crazy. That's a nice looking pig farm, so I need to get that going. I need to buy some pigs. As I stated before, I kind of like, I feel bad about having pigs. Oh wait, is that my cow farm? No, that's pigs. I was planning on upgrading the cow farm because I think I'm using the one from yeah, I'm using the one that comes with the game. I like my sheep one. That's a nice little sheep house. Do they need water? I don't care. I'm worried about these trees first. Trees first. I'll go down this side first. Does all need no water? Okay. Huh. Oh, what am I missing? It's been so long. Oh, that's fine. There we go. Now something's working. Oh, falling on it. While we're here, might as well use that to fill this up. Hmm. Guess not. Yeah, I think it would help if I was hitting the right buttons the first time around. Just because I feel like I messed that up. Ain't my fault. It's been a while. He's just so close sometimes. And I forget. You're good on one. Good on one. Water is not accepted here. That's kind of rude. What did water ever do to you? Oh yeah, we're on a run now. Again, this is just all passive income, which I love. Anything that can make me money and I don't have to do anything in the game, I guess this isn't really not doing anything. I gotta still do all this. Still gotta water them and manure them. But it's pretty easy work. Plus, I like my little orchard that I put in here. As I get some work done. Am I gonna make it? I don't think I'm gonna make it. I can't make it. It looks like I can. Yeah, so that's my sell point. Couple there, one there for eggs and everything. Where I keep my silage. That's like my lawn cutting equipment's all over here. Silage equipment. I'm wrapping them. I don't have a silage silo. I've been wrapping them, and I've been making them in the TMR silo, which is really, I really wish I could find that. But I also have the auto cell watch. It's going to take my water when I go across here. It's trying to make me give it the water. Close that valve. If you don't close that valve, you get leaks. See? Water all over. Where's my thing? No, I'm closing the valve. Off and on. Okay, why can't I? Alright, give out. Open the valve, close the valve. Now, when I started doing this, first thing I did was I took a loan again, first time around before I had to do it all over with making the money with the sign. I bought my forestry stuff and I started cutting down trees over here. So we'll take the long way around. Again, I like to make it look like the windmill's leaking. It got water stains all over here. So a lot of these trees have been cut out and replaced. And I'm sure I've got stumps over here I got to take out. But we made a good deal of money off of this, and we still do. I got stumps in here I got to take out. I want to buy that Trex machine. That's what I need to buy. Even before we go back. The self and chicken coop was pretty cool too. That. Again, I painted all this. This is my field I cut in. It's long. I don't know. I have to do something before I go back. I take the long way around. Got to do manure, but the other day I'm like, damn it, all my equipment's dirty. And I was just in here messing around. I wasted $4,500 on a pressure washer, and then I drove down here and I was like, oh wait, damn it, oh, this guy's done over here, ain't he? I forgot I had a car wash. Yeah, I forgot that I built a mechanic shop with a car wash. I should probably check and see if any animals need anything. Oh, truck annoying. Are you done? He's done. He's just staying on the clock. And I don't own anything over here, so I can't build on the roads. I tried to stay true to the roads that he put in here, which you can barely see underneath the dirt and grass. I threw this in because I thought, why not? It needed something. I got it if I need it. Another lake I need to add more detail because now that I've been doing other things, I played another builder game where I even have more skills on the building and all that. So I got this field. I got a lot of sunflowers. I need to pull these. Can't wait to see how this thing looks tonight. Let's fill these guys up, check them out, see if they need it. Oh, it's gonna take all of it. Hang on. He's calm. I think there's something special about a game where you can kind of build it the way you want it. You still get to play it. Even if it don't take all of it, at least I'll have water. Oh shit, it's taking all of it. Kind of why I put that here. Refill that tank. So, I mean, I really like playing on the maps I have built because I got so many hours in them, but it would be, if I start on 22 on No Man's Land, then I want to play 25, I might as well just play 25. I can't decide.
Hello.
I don't even have a full crate. Is that a water connection? I have a water connection right on my. Yes, I do. About sheep, I guess. They don't really make any duty. Let the surly tank go. Oops. Oh well. 30 to worry about. What did I need to get involved in next? Well, he should be done that field. So, yeah, he's close to full. Hell, it's getting sloppy over here. Well, let's just kind of soak in the farm I have here. I forgot that I had that Brazilian. I can't believe I put that in and I went on about something else. Because a lot of people were watching me stream and then they wanted to like play with them and build on their maps, build a map with them, what they're playing. They didn't have all my mods. This is a good farm too, starter farm. Hey, cat, what are you doing? It's probably gonna fill up any second. can make a good turn. Yeah, I mean, see, it's cool looking. I feel like I do a good job at making maps. Make good farms. Leave a comment if you want, as long as they're positive, because there be anything negative to say about my map. I wanted a better house, but I wanted a house I could go in. That house was nice. Real owner. Oh, I gotta go pick up the duty. If you turn around, I'm gonna get this. Parked underneath that arm of yours. And see, I even put like around the base of the trees. Yeah, I try to think of every little detail. And I need to do more detail around my river. I know that. Ready for it. He wants it. Come on, stick out your arm and give me what you got. This game is a blast. I love it. Oh shit! I'll go too far. It's the little stuff. You know, I'm not blowing anything up. I'm not killing anybody. Nobody's trying to kill me. Just having some relaxing fun and getting educated along the way. Keep this down again. Yeah, he's empty. I'll be here if you need me, buddy. Yeah, tractor. What am I gonna put on that field? Yeah. Yeah, this barn is perfect. When I found this thing, I'm like, oh, works out great. That little thing fits in there just right. For planting my trees. Man, I don't have a specific forestry. Well, kind of forestry starting over there, taking over that whole island area. I should cut some grass. Yeah, there we go. I do good work. Yeah, I'm gonna keep saying it over and over again. I like playing in here. And hope he takes that out. Or they take it out. Sorry. They, them, those. How about those? They, them isn't working. We'll just go with those. Those. Everybody over there. What do I need to do next? What can I do? I can make money while I'm waiting on this guy. Everything is sunflowers, so that's my problem. What's that? Yeah. Let's get in here. Good trailer. Help it cover. Go pick up the crap. Oopsie. I gotta buy a trailer for over here and just leave it here. I think I did at one point. Oh, I know what I had. Back in family. Supposed to be automatic, but I guess when you keep a game off for almost 3 years. As long as there's a trailer there, it'll just constantly automatically fill it. Well, it was a lot. Still there. Found an issue with these lights that I use, so I could probably sneak down the driveway, but not with a trailer. But everything's on a grid, and if you notice, I did a video on this. Hard to see. Well, you see the circles. So each one's a square, and then it's a grid of four makes up one. So when you put a light down, that light fills one little square there. So if you go anywhere near that light, even though that light could be against the like along the green of the grass there, if my tractor is within that square, it's hitting it. It makes so one little tiny light that you get for 99 cents at Walmart, solar light, will make a flip a tractor over in a driveway here because it takes up the entire square, not the area that it's in. It takes up one whole little square like you can see on the really anywhere. I'm gonna try to play this where I don't drive across my fields. Yeah, I've got the struct and all that off. I don't know why I bought this. I guess because I wanted a bigger capacity. Should probably check it out. Oh, it looks like I started decorating over here with it. Painted it all in. Hmm. Start filling. I don't want to fill it. I want to sell it. Oh shit, wait. I'm a dumbass. I really am. I might be the dumbest person alive right now. And I gotta go buy more. I needed the manure. I knew there was something I was doing. I was in the middle of something and I forgot what it was. But I know what to buy now. Solve my problem. What? That's only a seed bill? What? I know what I'll do. I've done this anyway because I know I have to. I'm gonna go buy it. This is what I should have did in the first place. Now you get an idea too. If you've never really seen this, you see all that building I did on the other map. This is what the map looks like before I did all that. Before I did all the cutting in, before I made all the put all the water in. The windmill would be right there where that rock is. It's over like in that area. This is that cross street where that fake farm would have been right here. Right there is where that factory thing I put in. The racetrack was over there. Up on that hill, of course, is where I put the ski lodge. So you can see how much I put into it to make this an entire little city off of this map here. Fill it all the way up. Thank you. $839. Oh no. I'll make it back. Yeah, so you can picture it now. Right here was that little bridge I put in with the covered bridge. 9 o'clock already, man. This game really sucks a lot of time out of me. Again, the windmill would have been over there with the cell stations on either side. Superstore was up here on the corner, and where my silo is basically where that water park is that I built. Or I should say community swimming pool. Can't believe I started to sell something. I know I need it. Ah, this is a good farm. I like all my farms, but I really like this one. Don't forget, I'm going to speed the time up so you can see this at night. Okay, going into that. With the little wheelbarrow falling over with the flowers in it. My eyes are throwing me off a little bit. Well, remember now. I remember my little pathway. Little menorah, little water, free money. Hope I have enough. If I speed up time, I'm gonna have to do it all over again. I'm putting on damn light. Gotta do our chores, man. Gotta do our chores. Definitely should hang out to the end when I open up the lights in this place. Should go back through the maps and open them up with all the lights. David, right here. Garage, gas, everything in here. Terrible break though. Some people like dirty equipment. I'm not one of them. I'll try it on my anal. See where we at. What's going on. But I don't have field destruction on. That'd be terrible. I should make some money on sunflower seeds. Yeah, that means soybean. I think that's a soybean. Vehicle shop. 1300. 1900. I'll take the 1900. Look at my cool little farm. That's pretty badass what I'm building over here. I don't care what you say. Let's check those numbers. We only got animal in 5 hours. That cows are breaking the milk. Slurry. See, that's all my logging equipment. There's my stump grinder. I can sell my stump grinder and buy that Trex machine. That's what I need next. Time is it? 9 o'clock. How long have I been on here? I could play this all night. That's the problem. But I think I need to seriously start thinking about if I'm going to go move on to bigger and better things. So I break down and get 25. I think I play 22 for a little bit and wait and see what happens, what the free games are next month, just in case. If he doesn't catch up to him, which I don't think he will. If I keep an eye on it, he won't. Get that feel and that feel. All soybean. We should make a pretty penny here. I'm going to stay on until I get. I need to know how much money I'm going to make. Yeah, that's what I need to know. How much money can we make? How much of that money we bringing in? I need to mess my stuff up, bro. What, cat? What's up? You guys should know better. Just how long it's been. I should always start my worker from this side so it doesn't have that problem. That takes one. Okay, no, it's not a cow. Easy to find out. I gotta go. Yeah, I played a lot of this and I kind of miss it. Like I said, it's kind of subliminal that I drive back and forth now that I bought my house. Yeah, when I drive back and forth to work, almost 90% of my ride is on farm roads. So I got farm fields on either side of me, farm equipment, the smells. So yeah, I think I just kind of got myself suckered in there. Once I finally pulled, I decided to pull all my downloads because I wanted to get in here and check my maps out. And once I got all the downloads and I came in here, I'm like, man, I miss playing this. And then I realized I have 22, so I might as well play 22. But I want to see if 25 goes on sale or keeps from being full. Even half full. One thing I discovered when I'm playing this game that I'm really good at, and that's being in my own way. So, put this truck in the garage. Okay. I haven't done it. I'll start doing it. Why not? Do a little lime on this field over here. You got time to kill? No, I guess I can get over here in the middle. Oh, turn to the right, please. Now you're missing everything. My tractor won't. Let him do it. What a mess. I was having trouble controlling the tractor. I gotta fix that area when I'm done. 13. It should be a giant. There it is. A giant beam of light coming down. Well, you didn't miss any spots, did he? He's not wasting lime. He just automatically refills. What should I grow next? Oh, well, we know what to grow next. We gotta throw down some soybean at $1,900. Anyhow, oh, not making that kind of money. I don't know why. Why did I put sunflower down? Gotta be a reason. I gotta think back 3 years ago to why I grew sunflower on all my fields. Anybody know why? I sure as hell I. Do you know why, Stewie? You're a cat. You don't know anything. Dude, that's not part of my field. I know. I know you workers have a real hard time with that. You guys thought I was bad. How neat, huh? I want to start getting more and more into like weeds and everything slowly. But that's why I should just turn 25 on and buy 25 so I can. If I'm gonna do it right. Because I know 22 already has snow plows and everything. I was having a hard time digging the. He's definitely gonna catch up to the other guy. Back goes the other way. Look at that, 3 workers going. This is great. I can't really afford it. I haven't made any money yet. Look at all the money going down. Look how fast my money's going down. Oh, that's because of the lime. We'll make our money back. I'm not gonna make as much as I thought, and I gotta get some soybeans going around. Okay. Now I don't have crop destruction on them. So. Still not even full. Near full. Okay. He hit me with his damn pipe. Hmm. This guy's problem over there. Why ain't he working? Why'd he quit? Quit without notice. Oh, Jesus Christ. How did I manage that? He took that wide of a turn? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. I got two more fields to cut. I don't have any money to buy any more tractors. Can't really buy any more equipment. I need to have a good harvest this year. I wanted to see how much money I made, but I don't know if I'm gonna get it in. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make it. Meaning, I don't think I'm gonna. Like that's all we have. Every time I buy another piece of land, they expand this field. Few more field. Okay, apparently not. go spell what we have here and see what I forgot. I did expand the field all the way down there. Bigger. Don't know why I have all these sunflowers. There you go. Not really quiet. Very quick. I got a lot of field to go. But I promised I would show this at night, so I'm going to do that. For the next time. If there is one, because I might just go back to 22. Oh, I do love my little build here. So much going on this map. Alright. I'm going to show you a quick little cheater too, whether you know this one. Great one. Okay. You don't feel like you're running out of time, right? You just go in the sculpting button. There you go, instantly clean 10. 1 o'clock. Come on. Ow. That's my, yeah, this is my Let's Play. Did a good job on a lot of my maps, but I think I need to end it there. It's like 10, 9:30. Wanted to do more. Great. Around until it gets to the next walkout. Oh, first we're gonna do this. I know you guys wanted to see it. All the lights are on. My little mart. My wagon's all lit up. How cool my little. All lit up. Got way up from my house. Look at my house. Is that lights on? It's got the lights on. Yeah. Ah, look cool. Cool. Just sell me some eggs real quick. That'll make me some money too. Yeah, this is all I ever need, man. I don't go for the fan. There's a lot of fancy stuff, but who needs it when you get stuff like this? Just selling the eggs for that much. I guess I can't remember how to turn the lights on still. Look at that. Look how cool that is. Some eggs go down. Watch that money go up. Not even close. Look at that. Not even halfway. All these eggs. Man, I got some money. I'm starting to make some money in this farm. How cool that lake looks at night. Did I just make 100 grand in eggs? Man, I did. All that. That's why you want to have the auto engine on and off. This has to be in a certain spot. I'll figure out what I did wrong another time. No, I gotta get out of here. So I'm done. Peace. Okay.